to another episode where we're going to talk to you about something that is truly amazing. If you're in the electrical industry, plumbing industry, HVAC industry, if you're a builder, contractor, home repair person, if you're a handyman, all those type of things, we have something that's amazing for you that is going to literally blow your mind at what it does using current technology and what we're going to do to build on top of that in order to provide you with in the field resources to help you do your job a little easier in the field. Now, for years as an electrical expert, I have received countless, hundreds of thousands of questions through the years, asking me code questions, asking me product questions, really trying to get answers that they need in a short amount of time, very quick. And of course, you wait for emails and it takes a little time to get things, or it's just a communication delay. So when the ChatGTP was introduced, it gave a model for people to be able to ask questions, but it was based on a very generic foundation. So it was pulling from areas that weren't requiring code references. It was set at a level that it kind of gave commentary rather than kept it factual. So we didn't like that. So here at Electrical Code Academy, we invested in moving forward with AI technology, but with a focus on our trade, for our electricians, our plumbers, our mechanical guys, the helpers, the apprentices, the bosses, the leaders. We really wanted to focus on things like the handymans and all these type of technicians that need to troubleshoot things. And we thought, how do we create a model that's going to constantly learn and grow? Because if you're subscribing to something like ChatGTP, you pay $20 a month and it's not geared towards your model. It's not geared towards the trade. It's not going to pull back code references accurately, and you don't get additional resources to be able to ask questions in forums and chat rooms and an eco-structure that is centered around the trades. And so we thought about that. And as we're moving forward with product development, and we thought, how do we integrate something? And y'all know that I'm big on mobile apps. I'm big on putting knowledge in people's hands. I said, how do we create a model that's constantly being fed that will enhance the user ability to find answers quickly? So then I thought about hogs, constantly eating, hogs, constantly eating, growing knowledge, getting fatter, okay? And I thought about that and I said, you know what? What if I could partner with some great people and bring in some base models like ChatGPT, the latest 4.0, bring in Gemini, bring in a model that allows me to feed my course info, allows me to feed manuals from manufacturers, allows me to feed local codes, it lets me feed documents and text files from all types of sources. If I could do that and put it at your fingertips and have it constantly learning and being there as a resource, provide you a knowledge base from all of the articles and posts that we'll build in this platform, different articles and different topics, and have it learn from all these models and give you options. I said, wouldn't that be amazing? Well, that gave me the idea to create TradeHog. And this is Chief Hog. So Chief Hog is running the show at TradeHog, and he's the one that's going to be bringing back the information to you, and it's going to get smarter and smarter. So you say, okay, Paul, I understand it's going to cost me. It is. It's like ChatGTP Plus. The price is $20, but it's a base model. We are building on top of that, but we're going to keep the costs right there equivalent to ChatGTP Plus. Okay, not the dumb models that free on certain platforms that really could bring you back too much information that's not really relevant. We fine-tune this model for factual information, and it's what's called a progressive model. It means you can constantly add it for clarity, and it does it in a short amount of responses so that it's easier to do on a mobile phone. I'm saying, Paul, you're talking a lot. Let me see what TradeHog looks like. Okay, I'm going to share it with you. All right, folks, this is TradeHog. TradeHog is designed to work on any browser. It's designed to work on any mobile device, tablet, whatnot. And there he is right there. That's the Chief Hog. Okay. And you see that we're using these base models right here. We're using the Open AI. We pay for these, by the way. Okay. So you have to pay, we have to pay to get that base model. And what do? We build on top of this base model. We actually are uploading files in the background. Right now, we have the base model up for you to try out. It's not going to cost you anything. Okay, just go to tradehog.net. Just remember, it's going to get smarter than what you see here because we're in the background, we're feeding the hog, and that's going to take us weeks to feed the hog. But right now, it brings back amazing results right now. And we have designed it, folks. Okay, listen to this. We have designed it using different APIs and scripts and prompts to make sure that it always focuses on code articles, the code sections, the plumbing codes, electrical code, and you can ask it and it goes deeper and deeper. If something says, what if this sparks an interest, you can type something else in the same discussion and it gets deeper or start a whole new discussion. It allows you to embrace it and build on that knowledge base. Okay, with that said, we also give you an example and we set up some examples for you. Also, I will tell you at any time you want to reach out to us, you can go right here to the contact and get you us. I'll just click on that real quick so you can see it. There you go. If you want to get in touch with us, you can fill out this form and get in touch, and you can get in touch with us. And again, this works the same way, mobile device, desktop, whatever. Now, we have a latest questions pull right here, which kind of pull latest questions. If we get real important questions, we'll put them here. But we also give you some suggested topics down here. And if you click on it, or you click on these latest and you click on any of these, it will already preload it for you. Okay. So for example, we click on any of these topics. Okay. Now let's just do an example here. What are the electrician licensing requirements in Texas? So if I click on it, you'll see that it adds it right here. And then we can just send. And now the hog is thinking. It's putting together information for you. Thinking, looking deep. Look at all the information it pulls back. So in Texas, it's telling you TDLR, that's the licensing body. Okay. Educational training, what's required, the license types, the hours, examinations, applications, what it's going to be covering. It gives you all kinds of different information, continuing education, and all of this information. And I can dig even deeper on all of this. For example, I might say, what is the fees for master electrician licenses in Texas? Okay, just kind of feeding the beast here, and let's see what we get. I got to add it. Sorry, forgot to click the button. Boom. You see what it pulled up? Application fee, examination fees, renewal. Okay, again, TDLR gives you information. Please note fees can change, and it's always going to try to tell you where to go. And in example, you might say, well, I don't know what the TDLR's website is. Okay, well, you can type in right here. What is the website to TDLR in Texas? All right, and hit enter. And there it is right there, and it gives you a link. So folks, that is so amazing. This is technology, and you see we're very detailed, and it's very specific. So let's just clear that one, and let's say, okay, what about this one? Can service entrance conductors and feeder conductors share the same raceway? This is just some pre-suggestions for different things. So I'll click it. You see it puts it in the hog, and we'll choose it. Let's see what the hog has to say. All right, the hog has spit us back some information. It says, according to the National Electrical Code, service entrance conductors and feeder conductors must be kept separate under certain conditions for safety and compliance. Specifically, NEC Article 230.7 states that service conductors shall not be installed in the same raceway or cable with conductors of other systems. Okay, this means that the service entrance conductors cannot be mixed with feeder conductors in the same raceway. Right? Now, I could even dig deeper in this if I wanted to. Okay. Now, again, you also have them up here as well. You can click here and you have these different things like here. For example, can homeowners do their own electrical work without a license? Just click it. See, it fills it in right here. Close this down and just hit send. Let's see what it says. Let's see what the hog has to say. Here, it says the ability for a homeowner to perform their own electrical work without a license varies depending on jurisdiction. In many places, homeowners are allowed to perform certain types of electrical work at their own property. However, there are other restrictions and regulations that must be adhered to. Permitting, inspections, the type of work, okay, minor repairs, safeguards, again, understanding the NEC. And it gives a little reminder because that's a pretty generic question that might be asked by a homeowner or maybe a home inspector. A home inspector may ask that question because his customer is asking that question and he wants to show them that, look, you can't do your own work or you can do your own work or what you can do. Guys, we are going to be feeding this model. We're going to be pumping into it manuals from manufacturers, other documents, other Word documents. We're going to be putting in articles. We're going to be creating a separate knowledge base that you can search that as well, that is just filled with our content or our blogs or our course material. So it's going to be a total learning integrated model, and it's only going to get better and better and better. So if you're ready to get on board, join TradeHog, then visit tradehog.net. And when it's time to be able to purchase our basic or our premium plan, then you'll be able to sign up and it'll have all the details on what's included in each one of those plans. We're excited. It's about putting an expert in your pocket that can constantly be asked questions. But in the premium, you're going to also get chat rooms, message boards, interaction. You'll be able to talk to us as well, all types of things. We're just excited about and it's going to have its own mobile app as well. So for the premium members. So we're excited. We're going to keep it affordable. It's a no-brainer, okay? It's less than one lunch a month, and you get access to this powerful tool. All right, folks? Okay, hopefully you get something out of this, and you realize that Chief Hog is looking at you, and he's constantly absorbing information, and this is just going to grow, grow, grow. We're excited here at Electrical Code Academy to be able to create TradeHog and be able to work with amazing developers to bring this forward and to allow us to be able to write scripts that interact, to allow us to create a learning model rather than just a base model that might give you the information very generic, whereas ours is going to push down deeper and get the information and be more factual. All right? Till next time, folks, stay safe. God bless. Thanks for watching, and I'm excited. Go to tradehog.net and test it out yourself.